Hey! Welcome back to my semi-cooking experiment show, Junk Food. Did I hit the mic? I hit the mic. I was like, fuck you, Mike! So last week, or 2 weeks ago, I forget how long ago I posted it, but the overwhelming response to the show was overwhelming. Let me just get this out in the open. This is my fucking son of a bitch. Last week's response to the show was awesome. I thank you guys so much for joining me on my crusade to make cheap, good food. Now, what is junk food, you may be asking? Quick, easy, cheap, good. So last week I showed you how to make junk poppers. This week we're gonna make cake cookies. First introduced by my friend Toilet, the cake cookie is an outstanding piece for not only you to devour and eat and feel bad about yourself. It's one of those kind of desserts that isn't seen normally at like picnics and parties and shit. So it's really cool. The cast of characters for today's production. First, you start off with 1 egg. 1 tub of Cool Whip.
Cool Whip? Cool Whip, yeah. You mean Cool Whip.
And make sure you get the Cool Whip too, because I've used the store brand and it just doesn't taste as good. It tastes kind of like butthole. Duncan Hines Moist Deluxe. You're gonna be excited and adventurous and want to try red velvet or chocolate or vanilla, but they don't turn out that good. My favorite is lemon or orange. Gonna need a big bowl. Gonna need another bowl. I usually like this smaller so then I don't waste as much ingredients. You're gonna need fucking powdered sugar, and how fucking sad is it of me that my biggest container is used for powdered sugar. You're gonna need a cookie sheet, a stove, which by the way, don't tell anybody that I'm going to be using. Son of a bitch. Well, the producer did not do her job this week and stock the house with the necessary ingredients for episode 2. So I gotta go run out and buy some more Dr. Pepper real quick. So in the meantime, I got Dr. Pepper. Everything's good. Let's start this bitch. All right, let's preset the oven. You need to set the oven to 350. Say, look at that body. I work out. See, the problem with having a cooking show is you need to know how to cook. Start off with your big bowl. You take my old nemesis. You take your Cool Whip, right? You open it up without slicing your finger because that shit hurts. This part is very, very important because you lick it. Junk Food says, always recycle your licked lids. You take your favorite spatula, or the one that's closest to you, and put all of this creamy goodness into your bowl. Always lick your utensils before you're done using them. Back over here. It's at this point in your cooking where you get bored and probably walk away for a little bit like I did. So you have your bowl of Cool Whip. You take your 1 egg, crack it, dump it in. Junk Food says, even though it looks delicious, don't lick the egg off your finger. Salmonella! This is why we wear jeans in the kitchen. I think whisks are the dumbest fucking thing on the planet because so much of it gets stuck inside the whisk. I mean, how am I supposed to lick that out? Whip it until it's nice and clean, until it gets, you know, like whipped. Okay, by now it's nice and whipped.
Is the Whip Sound app contextually appropriate here?
We are going to take our cake mix. It's like a plastic birthday. Cut that bitch open and then just dump this shit in. Ah, fuck, I covered the fork. Now you got your bowl of amalgamated mess here. We have our orange cake batter and our egg and Cool Whip. Stir this up. Kind of what your thing is going to look like once it's thinged. Then you take your fucking 12 pounds of powdered sugar, dump a bunch of it into a second bowl. You want ants? This is how we get ants. Now the best way to do this is to have 2 spoons, otherwise you get sticky fingers. And guys, we all know sticky fingers isn't becoming. It's after. You take a scoop of your cake shit and then dump the cake ball into your powdered sugar. Now you're gonna take your powdered sugar and cover it. Covered. You wanna take your handy dandy canola oil and spray your cookie sheet with it. Uh-oh, we almost missed a step. Don't worry, I'm on top of it. What do they put in this that makes it taste so... Oh, water. Success! You're gonna place that ball on the cookie sheet. So, someone was telling me after they watched my episode that they really liked this cooking show where this guy talks about the science behind the food preparation. So I thought I would give it a try. This is powdered sugar. It goes in your mouth. And then it tastes good. Science! We are going to take our wads of balls and put them in the oven. I don't know how long they go in. So we set the oven for 350, leave them in for about 15 minutes. I don't like wasting time. So get a second cookie sheet out. Let's do it again. Let's review. Ball of shit. Put your cake into the baby powdered sugar. Put it down. Here's a junk food tip. Just like a butter stick, powdered sugar may taste delicious, but don't eat gobs of it. Oh God. It is a joke, but it wasn't that funny. It's at this point in your cooking where you can make a sandwich. Like, I like cooking, I think it's fun, but the worst part about cooking is waiting for the food, because I'm really hungry. Why do I have some of this stuff? Now, after we're done cooking, we're gonna leave this mess for the producer because she loves to clean. That's what I'm gonna tell myself until about 6:30 when she comes home. Is that like fuck up the audio? Oh, Bill Murray. I wonder if this is exciting. Does this make you excited? You don't get as many camera angles when I'm alone, do you? Ah! It's always good to wash your hands regularly. Still got a little ways to go. I probably should have been keeping time. When cooking at home, it's important to utilize the fact that no one's watching you. What you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your favorite, that's your new home, is you grab your trusty spatula, you clean it off. Then you're gonna spatula your cookies onto a drying rack. All right, let's see how they're doing. That son of a... Junk food says, when dealing with hot objects, always wear a hand towel mitten thingy. Okay, we're gonna take these out a little early, just like you would normal cookies.
Bounce, come on, one time to the beat.
Get ready now.
Bounce, come on, one time to the beat.
What the? When the fuck did that happen? Junk food tip: when powdered sugar added to water, powdered sugar becomes glue on floor.
Bounce, come on, one time to the beat.
Get ready now.
Bounce, come on, one time to the beat.
Yo, pick up.
Well, there you have it. Junk's cake cookies. That's another recipe for junk food. What the fuck is a grapefruit?